Hello everyone, hope you are all doing very good. I never thought I would be able to talk to you all through a video because I feel I am a very introvert person. I don't much like to meet to a lot of people in my life, so it was tough, but I am doing it. So uh, I am making this video because this month was my first year anniversary of going to the gym. It was very special, and I thought I should share my journey with you who are still thinking for going to the gym, and I would suggest them please start today, because after 1 year you will see you are a totally different person. In my life, when I was in my childhood or in my teenage, I was a very active child. I was in several sports, several type of activities. Then after my college life, I started doing job, and end of my 20s, I was too much busy for after end of my 20s, I started being so much busy as being an engineer. So I was very busy with my job, and I was totally detached from any kind of activity and exercises. And because of a very busy life, I never used to cook in my home. Always I was dependent on outside food. That was another very unhealthy thing I was doing for myself. Because of that, I was getting a fat quantity in my body, and which I was not even liking at all. My dresses was not even fitting in me. I was not looking very good in my photos as I used to be in my teenage or used to be in my early 20s. But then I decided to go to the gym. Obviously, my husband was a very good motivator to take me to the gym, and I started going to the gym with him. And the environment was too good because everyone surrounding me was working out. It was a very good feel, and it is a very good motivation when you see people are motivated towards some kind of goal. Then you feel you have to do the same, and you can ask people, you can see people working out, and that make you sometimes perfect. But if you choose some wrong people as your teacher, then your form will be going down. That was another thing I learned after going to the gym. So I am coming to that point later. So the first thing I used to do is mentally being disciplined and maintaining the regularity of going to the gym. I never used to miss a gym day because brains are always lazy. Brains always tell us don't do heavy works, don't go out of your comfort zone. When you are able to go beyond your comfort zone, then the achievement comes to your life. And that the same thing happened to me. I never slept long on gym day. I always got up early in the morning and got ready for a gym. I bought some very good gym clothes so that I can be motivated to going to the gym wearing them. So each day I put some learning and efforts toward every kind of exercises I used to do. I always try to gain the weights in any exercises, and weight trainings are incredible. I love the most. And nowadays I never do any kind of very much cardio ones, but I do everything with weights, and even the cardios. So whenever you try to go into the gym and you are not able to do, please do it for 1 month at least. Don't miss it. It will show the result in the second month for sure. When you will see your body is changing, that will be your motivation to go to the gym next day. The second thing I learned was maintaining the form and understanding which exercise is for which muscle and concentrating towards that muscle. That called mind muscle connection. That will be a bit time taking for everyone. I took also a bit more time, but my muscles were some kind of trained because I was a very active person in my early age. I used to understand the anatomy of the body because in my schools I had anatomy as my subject. So it was a bit helpful to train my body. I used to know which muscle and which bone, which ligament is for which activity, so that I can put my proper effort to any kind of exercise. And that's a very important thing that I believe everyone who is going to the gym at least should have some kind of knowledge of your anatomy and body, so that you can utilize your exercises in a very good way and you can see the result very soon. And I never ever ego lifted anything. I have never. Very slowly I gained a lot of weight from 5 pounds to 25 pounds. It was not a very easy journey for me, but I have achieved, and I am sure if you be very regular to gym, you will also achieve that very soon. And willpower is another very important thing that I have to do that. That's a very specific charm to achieve something that I crave for. I have to achieve 30 pounds. I have to achieve 45 pounds. I have to do that weight deadlift, or I have to squat with that weight. That's a fun game for me. And when I achieve that, and some people are watching me, a girl is carrying that kind of weight, I feel I am a very strong person. I really love that. And the third thing I was very particular about was I forcefully stopped my sugar craving at the beginning days, so that now I don't even crave for any kind of sweet things. But yes, sometimes, occasionally, I take some dessert, sweets, or drinks, but I never crave for any kind of sweetness anymore. I have already killed them. And maybe if I was not going to the gym, I was never able to do that I believe. Maybe some people can, but when I started being very cautious about my body, automatically my sugar craving went down. It was a very, very, very big achievement that I feel I have done after starting going to the gym. And I started counting my calories. I always used to count my calories throughout my whole life, but counting my calories according to the protein, fat, and fiber was the second very important thing I started doing from last year, and it gave me a lot of change in my body, in my skin, in my health. I got a very good immunity right now, and main thing is, in last 1 year I have never felt any kind of injuries in the gym. One time I just got a small crack in my wrist, but it just took 1 month to recover. That's it. But I never stopped anything doing. It was a very minor one, but I never went to any doctor or anything. It automatically went by doing some kind of movement exercises, so that I can feel that any kind of injury I can recover very fast, maybe because of my food habit and exercise routine. And next thing is taking proper rest and sleep is very important, because whenever you are doing any kind of weight trainings, your body always need a proper rest after any kind of breakage of muscles. Recovery time for a muscle is like a vaccination, so that you can build new muscle mass to any muscle in the body. And it will help you next day for your next session to lift a little bit more. So rest is another very, very important thing, I believe. And I never compromise with my rest. I go to my bed exactly on time, and I wake up very automatically. I never put alarm in my phone. Automatically I wake up around 5:30 or 6, and I get ready for going to the gym. So right now I go to the gym 3 times in a week. I divided them in 3 sections. Like, one is barbell day. That day I do RDLs, squats, deadlift, and hip thrust. Another day is cable and machines. They're basically for everything. I do 3 or 4 cable exercises, and I use 3 machines: the abductor one, and hamstring and quad, and leg push. And another day is all for my upper body and biceps, tricep, chest. I do bench press and weight for weights. That's the 3 sections I follow throughout the week. Other days I am active. I have proper time for going to the gym for my work and for some other work or other activities I do. So if I keep maintaining this kind of schedule, I never get bored or feel that I don't have time. That kind of feeling I don't have, because workout is one work for me, and it is a achievement for my lifetime. And I was able to do a pull-up without any support. The whole day I was thinking about that it was a very big achievement for me. So if you like my video today, please subscribe to my channel, and please put a like, and don't forget to comment